Hello everyone, welcome back to S'more. This is the police. So, how about we go back to Sweet Ginger Green? One of my favorite songs in the game so far is Sweet Ginger Green. I'm not going to play it all the time for you guys, because I know some people get sick of it if you play it over and over again. I figure, once a day is probably fine. Tomorrow's the deadline. Hire female cops. Well, we can't just fire people out of the blue. Especially Foxman, like he even showed up. Unbelievably. Yeah, I mean, we're not failing missions or anything. Elderly Emma Weston called to complain about her neighbors. Her house is shaken from loud sounds of gnashing metal and the roar of turbines, accompanied by some strange beeping noises. Through a window, she also saw people moving around. It's kind of weird. Why do you have a stripe, Millsap? Huh, that's cool. We'll send Timpson and Millsap. Go teach Millsap the rounds. See if Millsap can learn something here. Especially because she has a stripe. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. Alright, we just got the 3. Alright. Patients at local asylum rebelled against the nurses during breakfast. 3 nurses have been wounded. Others remain locked in the patient's dining area. They threaten to kill 1 nurse every hour until they're released. Send the paddy wagon. Flores, go with Flowers, Williams, and Grant. Good luck, guys. Take the paddy wagon, because there's a whole lot of them. And not many missions ask for the paddy wagon. Disorderly conduct. Okay, we got him. I wasn't sure if that was a false alarm or not, but we got it. Very good. Millsap's already learning something. It's what I like to see. You're just, like, going across the water here. That's real good. There's not even a bridge. Reporters and onlookers gather around the building. The 7 patients are watching the growing crowd from the windows on the 3rd floor. Gain entrance through the back door. Well, that was easy. Good job, guys. Kind of figured you could pull it off. Oh. Well. Is it a quiet day in Freeburg? So far it is. We still have a paddy wagon. Reckless endangerment. Frightened woman phoned in reporting that 2 men dressed in armor were running through the streets shouting, "Beware our stings!" They were chasing passersby, swinging their blades at them. The swords seem dangerous enough. I don't think this is a legit call. So send Dixon, Foxman, and Samadi. I don't think this is a legit call. Which means that's why I'm not sending Millsap. Because I don't think Millsap would learn from this one. Because I think it's a false alarm. But just in case, hey, they got blades. They might have actual blades. We'll see. I don't know, they were real blades. Wouldn't you know it? Alright. Old friend visiting Mr. Sand. They're planning on going horseback riding. The owner of the country club that's called wasn't making much sense. Sound like some punks are beating Mr. Sand's horses to death. Go for it, Millsap. You can do it. Make sure those horses are staying alive. Please and thank you. You know, Millsap really likes horses. One day she wants to own a ranch just outside of town. Have some horses. Maybe find some hills and go riding. One day. In retirement, you know? In retirement. Noise complaints. Alright, well, might send Millsap on that one. Ghetto. Clem Uriev reports suspicious people are constantly going in and out of the apartment next door, carrying big bags, making lots of noise, screaming. His 3 sons can't concentrate on their homework. Sounds interesting enough. Flores, Vandal, We'll be bringing in Millsap here. Williams, Foxman. A nice just spread of just people. Just a nice spread. It might be a false alarm. They might be, like, moving in. But it could also be a drug deal. So, who knows? That's why we send the paddy wagon. The Sands need help. Whole mob of Vargas people attacked a truck belonging to one of our companies. Truck's carrying some important cargo. The kind only Mr. Sand and his deputies know about. Driver tried to call us. We lost the connection. He may already be dead. You gotta stop those assholes before they make off with the goods. Sure. Flowers, Grant, Samadhi. Get on top of that. Still have Timpson and Dixon, so. Noise complaint. Fender caught. Officers unharmed. Good job, team. Found an automatic weapon. Hello. Wow. Bring that to the police station. Maybe we can add that to our arsenal. Seriously. Destruction of property report. 3 new frames. Okay. Interesting. So what's going on? Been going to Sunday service for 36 years. First time I've ever seen such a disgrace. Some crazy young man on a motorcycle drove straight through the doors of God's temple, began running around, shouting blasphemy. He even dared raise his hand to Holy Father Nunez. What is it with the youth these days, Mr. Nunez? It all happened so quickly. The guy drove straight between the pews, almost crushing a parishioner. He looked in the confessional and threw in a bottle. He ran up to me and shouted, "The devil sits on the roof of the church," and then he shoved me. I fell to the floor. The crazy man shouted, "My hand is hard as stone. I knock you out of the saddle, Satan." And he threw his helmet at the cross above the altar and sped away. Okay. I was in the confessional when it happened, waiting for Father Nunez to finish his sermon so he could hear me. I've sinned so much this week. As I was sitting in the confessional, I heard noises of an engine, like a motorcycle. Then there was a roar, and a man shouted, "Come, Lucifer, do not hide from me." A few seconds later, a young man in a black leather jacket opened the door of the confessional, yelled, "I will seek out the devil wherever he may hide," threw a bottle at me. The shards struck my face. So, you're riding in, right? You're riding in. Crime scene found a black helmet with a white spot. Okay, so that's a no-no. Payment near church found traces from 3 motorcycle tires. Well, there you go. 3 motorcycle tires. Okay. So he rode inside, right? Drove through the door, raised his hand to Mr. Nunez. Between the pews, looked in the confessional, threw a bottle, ran to me, shouted, "Devil sits on the church," shoved me, threw his helmet. There we go. Gregory Polskin, biker. Really informational there. Timpson, Dixon, Swatson. Gregory Polskin continued pursuing the devil in the bottom of glass. Fun. We'll get him out there. Get some SWAT going just in case. He seems a little violent. Alright, we got a team back. The Sands are helped. And out it go. Destruction of property. Offender caught. Good job, team. Good job. Case closed. Good job. Oh, wow, it's 3 a.m. Holy cow. Okay. Well, that's the day. The Sands are dominating over Vargas right now. Absolutely dominating. Imagine if we sold them the weapon, too. We have no reason, no real reason to fire anybody here, so I don't think we can. I'm sorry, Mayor, but I can't help you here. Day 18, August 1st. Former Mafia member bemoans City Hall corruption. Mayor declines services of spokesman. I speak for myself. Chief physician of St. John Hospital accused of slander. That's exciting. That's some good news. That's very exciting. All right. Too tired, hardly work straight. Can I go home? No. No, you can't. No, you can't. You gotta stay here, you gotta train. It's the only way things gonna get done is if you train. So you gonna train. So we're gonna fail City Hall here. We've done so many things for you, though. I mean, come on. Gregory Poulsen turned out to be a member of a gang known as the Wheels of the Empire. Sure, we'll make him informant. Alright. Start to investigate Anton Tretyakov. Moody! This is why we saved ya. The bikers headed to Anton Tretyakov, robbed a jewelry van, killed a guard. Jack swore an oath. Can't keep process, we won't keep ours. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. That's really all I can say to that is I'm sorry. A rape. Two homeless men made their way into a local bakery under cover of darkness where they ate their fill and bedded down for the night. In the morning, the bakery owner, Gregory Martinez, along with the cashier, Anna Lucas, went inside to discover the damage. Homeless men armed with knives were unhappy to be disturbed and attacked the victims. The shopkeeper managed to escape. The cashier remained inside with the homeless men who were seen tearing off her clothes. Holy crap, Gibbons. You have 3 stripes. You're on this one. So is Percy. Whip Percy into shape. And Cabana, too. Whip them both into shape. Wow. Gibbons. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Well, okay, so labor market, still available. Can I dump Billups for being too old? Yes, I can. Is there anyone better? Anna Sandstrom is better. So, sorry, Billups. You're too old. Anna Sandstrom. Wait, what shift was that? B? Yeah, shift B. Come in for shift B. I don't think we have anyone else we can dump to the sidelines here. So we can pick up that 600. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it anywhere, so. Oh well. The Sands need help. We need one person. After the incident with the horses, we secretly transferred Mr. Sands' guest to a local hotel, set up a guard outside his door. Suddenly we're hearing screams coming from his room. There's water flowing from the bathroom. We'll break down the door, but a police presence wouldn't hurt. Tsubaki, get involved. Please and thank you. Armed robbery. Alright, get to studying that one. Now, the detective on this case was Billups. Now it's Sandstrom. Because that's who we have. Billups, not really working for us anymore. On the rape. Good job. Nobody was hurt. Good job, everybody. Good job. Good jobbies. The harvest from the jobby tree. Good job. Those are really good. I really enjoyed them. You know, they're delicious. They have like this moist flavor to them despite this hard exterior. 2 truckers fell to blows over a parking space in the lot near the diner. The cook tried to separate them but was struck by a wild punch and is now lying on the ground motionless. Well, that's not good. Yancey. Gibbons. I want Gibbons to be like our superstar. Seriously. Asano, why don't we treat you with a mission here? I think you could enjoy that. And either we kill Percy, or Percy learns how to be a good cop. And right now, Percy's learning to be a good cop. We don't have anyone right now, actually. We don't have anyone. Well, can we... No, we can't necessarily start it. Alright. Yeah, that investigation's kind of a pain in the butt. We'll see maybe if we can get our investigation finished today. One of them. Maybe get something done. Good work, team. Very good work. We don't have enough detectives these days. 2 days left. Alright, don't have enough detectives. More detectives would be nice, but at the same time, officers are important too. Alright, what's going on here? Jack, my entire staff at the donut shop came down with the flu. Haven't been able to find anyone else to help out. Could you please send me a couple of your men? I'm sure they wouldn't mind frying up some donuts. It's easy. I'll show them everything they need to know. My shop barely makes ends meet, so I can't afford even one day of downtime. Fitzsimmons, Percy, get in there. I know we need to teach Percy, but you know what? We'll just leave Percy out for the day. If we have to have someone out for the day, Percy's our go-to. The Sands need help. Some punks tried to crash one of our poker games. We aren't about to let them walk away with the money, so now we got ourselves a standoff. A couple officers see what shades the situation of our favor. Sure. Send them out. Tony's chief, standing over that fryer is hellish work. Rather dodge bullets and spray from the boiling oil, but at least Mrs. Marvin promises she'll keep us in donuts for the rest of the year. Good. We'll have donuts. Oh, and you guys are actually back. Wasn't really expecting that, but great. How's the investigation going? During a special viewing of the thriller Law Abiding Max 3, a theater employee discovered one of the members of the audience had removed his pants. Man noticed the employee was watching him and responded with a threat he would cut the throats of everyone in the theater. That sounds fun. Sounds real good. Sounds like a Percy kind of mission, wouldn't you say? Sounds like a Percy kind of mission. Always got to balance a Percy with a Yancey, you know? Always got to balance a Percy with a Yancey. Well. You do it? Movie theater isn't too crowded. The film was in full swing. Turn on the lights and take aim at him. Good job. You did what was expected. Vandalism. Man who wished to remain anonymous reported that a group of teenagers once again made fun of his name by writing insulting rhymes on his 6-foot-wide garage. Man's enraged, threatened the next time he uses a weapon to defend his honor. Coachy. Take Fitzsimmons. Go get something done. I really can't fire anybody, huh? If we just go through everybody here. I really can't fire a single officer. I'd rather not fire a stripe, but I really want that 600. I really, really want that 600. I am willing to take the time to go through all these people to find that 600, if I can. But if everyone's illegal, then I'm not going to fire anybody because I don't want to get it embroiled in more crap. We know Kochi's not fireable. Really, like, nobody is fireable. Because no one fails a mission. Which is great. I'm not complaining. I'm really not. But if I can't fire anybody due to age, then it is what it is. Cannot fire Percy. That's fun. Alright. Come on, how's the investigation going, guys? Come on. I need to know. Isn't Mole the one that's on this one? Yeah, on the theft? 3 new frames. Thank you. Mr. Campos, I walk the museum every hour. The alarm is off. City Hall won't allocate the money to fix it. I didn't hear the glass breaking. It's a big museum. When I went down this way again, it was already early morning. The window was broken. The canvas was cut from the frame. There's no trace of anyone around, just a brick lying on the floor. Parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube on his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled in the parking lot, left the bike for a couple minutes, went out of sight, came back, got the bike, and left. I suffered from insomnia, often go cycling around the city late at night, took a tube, some other equipment so I wouldn't have to go back home for my morning classes at the art school. Stopped at the museum to pee. I admit it, I like to mark the corner of the building. I imagine one day my work will be hanging inside. Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? In his lectures on the works of the Dutch masters, Bram van der Hoef always sharply criticized the works of De Vroom. He dismissed the legendary artist as overpriced mediocrity and was very amused when an unknown De Vroom painting was discovered in the city dump. He said it was already in its proper place. He was less amused when he learned that the De Vroom painting would be hung in the museum. Wouldn't be surprised if it was Bram who broke the museum, stole the painting to burn it or cut it in tiny pieces. The glass almost completely broken out. A grown man could easily climb through the window and not cut himself. Most of the shards are lying on the pavement outside the museum. Outside the museum. So probably not that one. So what if we say it's the guards? Guard on patrol. He cuts out the painting, smashes the window, pulls out the brick, leaves the brick on the ground? No. What if he does the painting last? There it is. Raphael Campos, museum security guard, thought he earned some money for his old age for the new painting that everyone talking. Hold up. Raphael Campos lives alone in a small apartment. Or, storage space and rented in the name of Raphael Campos might be where he's keeping the stolen painting. Maybe. I'm going to say he's at home because he thinks he framed somebody. Yancey. Stokes, get involved. Do we have anyone else? We can throw Billups as the lead for now. Just to get the investigation started. Investigation failed. All detectives are dead or fired. Armed robbery. Whoa. That's very bad. Okay, what about the other one? So, okay, has the investigation even started on this one? I don't think so. And the day is done, so we can't change it. Okay. Did we call it right? Theft report. Wrong place. And investigation started. Alright. The Sands are winning by a lot here, which is always good for us. Yeah, declare him dead. Wow. I was not expecting that. Alright. Robespierre, I'm pretty wealthy, but deeply unhappy. University of Freiburg tuition costs to decrease, and Mayor calls prosecutor's office to check Robespierre's statements for extremism. Exciting. Alright, well. No. Foxman. You don't. I guess that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching to the very end. That helps get the videos through YouTube's algorithms. And I will see you guys next time with a little more This Is the Police. Of course, thanks to Anthony and Simon Free Patreon supporters. Thanks for watching. DFTBA.